this lesson you will learn some advanced jazz guitar comping rhythms. Hi my diligent little jazz bees, Sandra Germany, greetings from Austria. I'll show you some sophisticated 16-note syncopated jazz grooves to be played over standard jazz swing. I'll play through each jazz groove at regular tempo first, then I'll break it all down, and then I'll play it at slow tempo. I've made tabs including a standard music notation, which can be downloaded from one of the links down, actually from the link down below in the description box. Please read the download instruction right next to the link. All right, let's dig right in. And just for your information, I'll play through the new rhythm first for an entire cycle, and then I use that rhythm as a break, and I'll play it only in bars 2 and 4 in the next 2 cycles. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with rhythm number 1. Rhythm number 1 is great for a break. It works great in bars 2 and 4 of 4 bars, okay? So the first chorus I did on that performance before, in the first chorus I played it continuously. I would not do that. I just did that for you to see it. Use it as a break in bars 2 and 4, and here's how it works, okay? I use a 2-5-1-6 in the key of G for the entire lesson. And the rhythm starts on 1 and. 1 and is the E string, 1 or the bass string, whatever this bass string is. 1 and A is the D string, the next one. 2 is on the G string. Then the E string again. 1 and A, 2 E. Again, 1 and A, 2 E, and is the highest note, the B string in this case. We never play this in comping chords. 3, 4 remains, okay? 1 and A, 2 E, and 3, 4. 1 and A, 2 E, and 3, 4. Okay, so the first bar should be something regular, a regular easy jazz rhythm like this. And for the second bar, you could play 1. Okay, I do that for you. 1, 2, and 1. 3, 4, regular beat. And break. 1, 3, 4, regular. Break. 1, 3, 4, regular, and break. 1, 3, 4. Right? Not that hard, is it? But a great effect. Groove number 2 is one of the most played breaks actually in jazz swing. I actually start with a kind of a ghost note in the upper strings. So on the last 16th note before the 1, 3, 4, going, and then I have the bass note going. 1, E, I play the high notes again. And those are very short, so I mute them immediately. I play them unmuted, and then I release the pressure. That's very important to make it really groovy, okay? Even shorter, actually. And then there's a 16-note rest, and then we have the highs again, and that's basically it. So here is groove number 2 at slow tempo. I'll play an entire bar of regular jazz rhythm like this. And then bars 2 and 4 will be the new jazz break, the break. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Groove number 3 is a great rhythm to play not as a break, but on particular parts of the song, like sometimes when we have a descending movement for like 2 or 4 bars. Like in that descending movement of Autumn Leaves, I'm going to show you that in a second, but let's check the rhythm first. I made 2 variations of this. The first one is just 8 notes, 1 in the bass and 1 and upper strings. That's all there is to it. 1 and then for the second half of the bar, the same thing. Bass first for D7 flat 9, 3 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2. And I always use this when I play Autumn Leaves, that part where in the end where G minor goes descending. That's a variation that a lot of people play. F minor to B flat, okay? Before it goes to that final turnaround. And that sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other variation is play the same thing in 16th notes. That's 1 E, okay? So let me play that for you as breaks in bars 2 and 4. So you know what it sounds like played against the regular 8-note rhythm and having 16th notes as the break. That feels a little different. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. We can also use 16th note samba grooves over jazz swing grooves that are 8-note based. And of course you can also use these 16-note rhythms over fusion standards, which are mostly straight 16-note based. But we can also use these as a break for jazz standards, jazz stuff that is swing based. All right, I play all the strings on beat 1, and on the 4th 16th note I play the upper string. And then there's the beat. 3, 4. First one is longer, second one is really short. You can play both short too. Then we have a rest. That's beat number 2. And then after beat number 2 on 2E, I play the bass and I makes it really nice, kind of syncopated stuff. And now the high strings again on beat number 2 and. And what is left is count 3 and 4. 1 E and 8, 2 E and 3, 4. 3, 4 or short. 3, 4. Now let's interchange a regular jazz swing. 3, 4 in bar 1. Break. Jazz. Break. Jazz. Sorry. Break. Alright, and I also have a variation to this, which is actually more of an addendum. I put something after it. So the first few beats are the same. And then I add on count 3 E, the high notes again. Right? Then the bass. And twice the high strings. And if it's really fast, I only play them once because it's a little hard to play these twice, right? So let me play that slowly for you. Rhythm 4B, this is 3, 4. And now we can also interchange this again, regular jazz standard jazz rhythm, and then the break. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, if this is too fast, just play one upper notes. Don't forget to mix all these breaks together. Play different breaks, all a couple of bars, so you sound more sophisticated. If you're interested in more modern jazz stuff or more advanced lesson, just type modern jazz, guitar versum, advanced guitar versum. All right, I hope if you like this lesson, give it a fair thumbs up and share the love and the knowledge. Subscribe to my channel, hit that little bell notification so you never miss anything. And I see you next week. Servus, Papa.